In 1945, a photograph captured smiling German scientists shaking hands with American military officers. These men were active members of the Nazi Party and high-ranking officers in the SS. Months earlier, they had directly overseen the use of slave labor to build weapons for the Third Reich. The U.S. government moved these men into classified military facilities and provided them with new identities. By erasing their records, the military positioned them to design the very rockets that would eventually launch the American space program. To bypass the law, intelligence officials enacted a systematic forgery campaign, transforming war criminals into architects of the Cold War. In the rubble of Berlin in 1945, the defeat of Germany immediately triggered a new conflict. Both the United States and the Soviet Union instantly realized that whoever seized Hitler's weapons would control the next century. The ultimate prize was the V-2 rocket, a ballistic missile capable of striking at supersonic speeds. Wernher von Braun, an SS major and designer of the V-2, became the top target for American recruitment. President Truman had issued an explicit executive order. Any person found to be an active supporter of Nazism was barred from entering the United States. The military desperately needed von Braun's team to secure American rocketry, but the commander-in-chief had made hiring them a crime. In the summer of 1945, the Joint Intelligence Objectives Agency began a classified mission known as Operation Paperclip. Intelligence officers began the physical process of rewriting personnel files. They attached paperclips to the dossiers of the scientists they intended to bring to America. These files were scrubbed of SS memberships and documented atrocities. By sanitizing the records, the agency ensured these men would never face a war crimes tribunal. Over 1,600 Nazi-affiliated scientists were imported through this state-sponsored campaign of bureaucratic forgery. Wernher von Braun rockets were manufactured in Mittelwerk, a network of tunnels carved into a mountain in central Germany. The assembly line consisted of thousands of concentration camp prisoners from Dora, a subcamp of Buchenwald. The human cost was staggering. The V-2 rocket killed 9,000 civilians in combat, but an estimated 20,000 forced laborers died inside the tunnels while building it. Arthur Rudolph, the production manager at Mittelwerk, was later hired by the United States to serve as the project director for the Saturn V rocket. The American government knowingly ignored an industrial-scale slaughter in order to acquire the technology required to reach the moon. Arthur Rudolph lived in America until 1984. When the Justice Department finally prepared to prosecute him for war crimes, he was allowed to renounce his citizenship and return to Germany while keeping his U.S. pension. The details of the recruitment remained classified until 2013, when the NSA released thousands of documents related to Operation Paperclip. These internal reviews stated that the government decided scientific advancement outweighed any moral concerns regarding the scientists' pasts. Despite the release of these documents, neither NASA nor the United States government has issued a formal apology. Successive administrations maintained these forged identities for decades, shielding the program's origins through a generational policy of silence. Modern history must reconcile the administrative details of this cover-up with the physical reality of the Saturn V program. Operation Paperclip provided the exact results the military intended, putting American astronauts on the moon and winning the space race. But every image of the Apollo missions relies on technology developed by men whose previous work was built on a foundation of slave labor. Does the arrival of a human on the moon justify a foundational alliance with the